Hello, it's Wednesday, or Tuesday, pardon me. It's going to be Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. I'm Edgar Montoya. Welcome to another episode on my channel, one of my two channels, American Update. My other one, in case you're not familiar with it, is called The Language Cafe. But here I am today on American Update. I want to talk about, let's just say the word of the day, starting from this point of view. From this point, as a teacher. I'm an English teacher. I discuss vocabulary sometimes. So let's start with the vocabulary word. The word of the day is dissension. Since on YouTube yet I'm pretty new to this, I don't have all the bells and whistles, as I said to a friend. I don't have the graphics, I don't have the word, I'll have to spell it out to you. Dissension is spelled Dissension. And what does it mean? I'll give you the dictionary definition to it. It's a disagreement that leads to discord, simply put. Okay, and that is much of what we have in this nation. I think it's what you have in just about any nation, or any nation generally that's free to speak, or where it may be allowed. And we, for now, are the right of dissent is something we still have for now, in essence, basically, or nominally. But I think, unfortunately, that day may be coming to an end. Depending on our future, a lot depends on who's in office. Dissension. America is known as a nation where people can come. They can come to, they can visit, they can come here to live, and they can speak. They can speak their minds, they can share their minds, they can have dissenting opinions. They don't have to go with the majority, they don't have to go with the flow. They can share what they feel, and though it may cause, as it says, discord, it's fine to share. I don't know if you hear that, the recording of some thunder. It started to rain. I almost moved from this location here in my patio. I've got a tin roof and the raindrops. I don't know if it might start again. If you hear tat 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 tat, it's the water drops there. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Well, one felt free coming to America. Something they understood about the reputation, the nature of America. That you could have different opinions from wherever you came in the world. And you could share those, you could discuss, you could hammer out differences. But they may be coming to an end. I don't know the news you're getting in your countries, but they hide a lot. If you listen to CNN or the left-wing media, they may paint a very rosy picture and make it look like everyone's unified here. We're not unified. Not that being, it's okay. It's okay not for everybody to be unanimously decided on a decision. But it's how your opponents view you. It's not so much having different points of view, but how they view you. And we've come to the point here that many may want to shut you up. That's not America. Okay, this is the point of what I'm talking about today. Dissension and what it means in America today, what it meant recently in the past. Dissent now is not patriotic. I mean, you could... How to describe this? I brought up the word patriotic. A few years ago, let me give you an example. There was the talk of, and it still exists today, it's kind of taken a back seat now. It's not exactly the most pressing issue, but whether or not it was legitimate, it was right, it should be legal to burn the American flag. Imagine burning the American flag. There were those who were actually stating, you know what, to burn the American flag is patriotic. It's right. And one wonders, how could you think it's right to burn the flag of your nation and call that patriotic? That would be the ultimate act of unpatriotism, one would think. But the left, in their convoluted view, thinks that is actually the act of a patriot, because you should have the right of dissension to whatever point, and I find people can voice their opinions, but you cannot look at an apple and call it an orange. Okay, you cannot, there are things that just don't make sense. You cannot call the burning of a flag as patriotic. And for me, that should not be included in the right of free speech. I'm a big free speech person. I'm conservative. I believe in that. It's the left that used to be seen as fellow believers in free speech. They should believe, let us have our right to speak. You have your right to speak. We can speak. But the left, especially under this new president, which has been now 10 months, going on 10 months, Joe Biden, They've been seeking more and more to cut out our rights, to shut us up, to cancel us, whether it be on YouTube or on Facebook, on Twitter. As you know, they threw former President Trump off of Twitter. They're shadow banning people, outright throwing them out. Materials or videos that used to show up that aren't showing up anymore or aren't getting the likes that they would normally get. There's foul work afoot. Okay, we are being shut up. We are being silenced. It used to be okay from their point of view from the left when they were not in power. Years under Republican presidents, under Bush, to have a different point of view. You could question authority. Now, under this government, under this regime, President Biden, you cannot question authority. You can't question it. And that point of view seems to be spreading to other countries who used to be seen as democratic too, but things are changing around the world as well. The Prime Minister of New Zealand just recently said, if you don't hear it from the government, it's not true. Point of fact, for example, you could talk about what happens with the different points of view people have on the COVID vaccine. Some people say, I don't believe in it, I don't trust it, there are things wrong with it. You can't do that. If you do, they say, oh no, you've got to believe the science, you've got to trust the science. If there are things going on, if there are incidences happening where it doesn't look too good for the vaccine, there are some problems. But you can't say anything. It's not right. It's not right to do that. Australia appears to have become now a completely totalitarian government. Never come to the day where they say on the left, where they would say dissent is not patriotic. Line up, toe the line, obey the state, follow the government. We're going to, pardon me, I'll take a little break here. A little gin and tonic. No, honestly, it's not gin and tonic, it's ginger ale. I don't know too many people who drink ginger ale anymore. I think it's becoming, ginger ale, drinking it has become a lost art. Anyways, for those of you who think America, land of freedom, of free speech, that's disappearing, okay? Dissension, the word of the day, it's not allowed anymore. Thanks for watching. I hope you leave your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Leave your likes. I hope if you like it, and maybe share some ideas and things you'd like to hear from an American's point of view, and get a little bit of an American update. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.